of tears, looking for somewhere safe to land. But somehow every conversation left me holding your hand. Every wound that I was carrying, every fear, every word, got buried beneath your pain and left me completely unheard. I'd wear my favorite dress, you'd see a thread instead of me. I'd call it insecurity, tell myself you were hurting too, so I'd make myself a little smaller, trying to make more room for you. I'd call it love, I'd call it pain, I'd call it something we could change. I'd call it anything but what it was. The reality is I disappeared trying to love you, lost myself trying to get through, made myself smaller, made myself less, trying to carry what I couldn't fix. I'd call it love, I'd call it pain, I'd call it anything but what it was. The reality is you'd hit the walls, you'd slam the doors, and I'd tell myself you'd never hurt me anymore. You'd call me a bitch, you'd call me a whore, then I'd spend all night wondering what I was apologizing for. The saw at the door, the gun in the bedroom, 1,000 warning signs, but I kept finding reasons to say everything was fine. I'd call it heartbreak, I'd call it scars, I'd call it two people falling apart. I'd call it anything but what it was. The reality is I disappeared trying to love you, lost myself trying to get through, made myself smaller, made myself less, trying to carry what I couldn't fix. I'd call it love, I'd call it pain, I'd call it anything but what it The reality is love should never feel like fear. Love should never make you hide. Love should never leave you wondering if you'll make it through the night. Love should never cost your voice. Love should never dim your light. And the woman who was scared back then deserves her truth tonight. I spent months trying to understand, trying to find a different view. I called it love, I called it pain, I called it wounds you couldn't soothe. But after all the tears